Hey, what's up everyone? Mendel here. Hope you're doing awesome and wonderful. We're at Guitar Summit 2025. We're gonna check out gear. Here we go. Hey, what's up everyone? So we're at the Boutique Amp Distribution booth and we have something new here. Well, first this is Dennis.
Hi, nice to meet you.
How are you, Dennis?
Good to see you.
I love the handshake because it's like we were already talking for 10 minutes, but then the camera started like, oh my God, Dennis, just saw you.
Yeah.
Look at this. So here we have the Marshall Synergy module. Official Marshall.
Correct, and it's releasing today actually.
It's releasing just now, at this very moment.
Yep.
So it's based on the JMP. I mean, let's talk about it. Here we go.
Okay, so if you're not familiar with the Synergy system, it's a modular system, all tube, two 12x7 in here.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the tubes inside of the amp to complete the circuit.
Yeah.
This one is based on a plexi, so you obviously have your bright and normal volume.
Yeah.
We already bridged like the 4 inputs, which
Yeah.
we usually do to combine those channels, and it can get like the crystal clean Marshall plexi sounds, as well as like actually pretty high gainy stuff like Eddie and others, right?
Okay, there you go. And again, official Marshall.
Yes.
How long did that take?
Ages. No, Marshall is a big corporation, so before they put their name on something, they have to be, you know, obviously sure that the stuff is great. They worked with us on this module. It's not that we did the module. We gave them the platform and did like the basic designs, and then we tweaked them, tweaked these together with Marshall.
Okay.
So it deserves the name. And really, what is cool, like on a vintage plexi, you have your one setting.
Yeah.
This is 2 channels. It's actually 2 plexis, so you can switch between two settings. You can have one crystal clear or crunch, and the other high gain.
Okay, there you go. And even I heard John say, he said it sounds better than a regular JMP.
I think what makes him think that is that you can actually play this at like more human volumes.
Yeah.
So in order to get a plexi high gain tone, you have to crank the shit out of it, and that is kind of ear piercing.
Yeah.
Right. So you can get that at like lower volumes with this.
Yeah.
So. And basically, we kind of cracked the code with this one. It's like this, the distortion that happens in a plexi is not in the preamp. It is basically in the phase inverter circuit. So if you crank the power amp, then the phase inverter will distort. So what we did is we built in a 0-watt power amp and the complete phase inverter circuit. So it's the actual amp, like
the Texas JMP.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. All right, Dennis, thank you so much.
No problem at all.
Okay, do the handshake again. There we go, good to see you, cheers. Hello lovely people, we're here at the Mionis booth. This is Matt.
Nice to meet you.
If you've seen the video from last year, this guy knows everything so flawlessly from the top of his head, like he's like this. So I'm just gonna say 3, 2, 1, leave it to him, and I'll just stop talking, which will make you probably more happier. 3, 2, 1. Hit it, Matt.
Hey guys, it's Matt from Hapas Guitars, and over here at Guitar Summit we have plenty of new stuff, plenty of old stuff, and a few little bit of a secret. So let's start with this booth, this stand. Over here we wanted to show a little bit about the progress of the guitars, where it comes from and what is the final product. So we wanted just to give the potential customers the idea of how those things are being built and how much work goes into those models. But we have just a Regius Core 7, 26.5 scale, which is a standard for all our 7 strings. So this is just a tiny bit of a behind the scenes of how guitars are built. But over here we go into our bread and butter, so all the custom shop stuff. So we've got a few different Regiuses and a few different specs. We've got one with the TT frets, TT frets, but a little bit of a custom shop things as well, like this one, 27-inch single humbuck, just a shred machine. And a few standard specs, not so new, but new thing, which is the Aquila 7. So this one is a very, very exciting model, both available with a tremolo or the fixed hipshot bridge. And then a few different specs, few different colors. And over here we've got the wall of aged models. So nitro finish, a little bit of aging done on the guitar. This one is a bit more special because this one has a flame maple neck, which is really, really nice. But overall, fixed specification, mostly swamp ash body, maple neck, rosewood fretboard, and that's mostly it. And then we go to the duvels, which are over here. A few different applications. We've got the multi-scale one, Evertune one, aged one, which is a completely new thing, and then mostly standard, except from the fretboard, which is a bit more unique. We just wanted to show what can we do with the models and what are the options overall throughout the whole lineup.
That's an ebony?
Yeah, so that's a pale moon ebony. Yeah.
I know stuff.
Big brain moment. But this stand over here is super unique because this is where we have our 2 prototypes of upcoming series. So that's going to be a Jasper DT. It's the production model, fixed specification, our own design on the bridge, our own pickups, Okume body, metallic finish in matte. So we've got this sort of sparkly kind of looks, but with the matte finish, so all pores are open. Then on the bottom we've got the creme de la creme, which are the new swirl finishes that we do. Full gloss or satin. This one, the Blenda matte one, is my favorite because we've got obviously the swirl oval the body, and on the headstock matching to the color of the guitar. Shoulder harness bridge, our own pickups, 5-way, so mostly standard but just a complete looker. And yeah, that's the guitars from the Guitar Summit 2025.
Nailed it.
Always.
Back to the studio.
Back to the studio.
Misha, what's up?
What's up?
What's up, dude?
What's up?
Dude, I just, quick 2-minute talk.
Uh-huh.
I remember like, it's now 21 years ago. We used to
Don't
talk,
say that.
No, dude, we're getting old. We used to talk on like MSN, talking about gear. I remember you started with the pod, am I correct?
Yes.
So
No. I started with the Behringer VM. I couldn't afford the pod.
The blue one?
Yeah, because it was like $99 or $149. It was all I could afford.
Is that what you used on the SoundClick demos?
Yeah, a lot of that stuff was a Behringer VM.
So I'm just curious, what's your like history of gear usage, tone-wise? So starting with the VM, there was a point you used a pod
XT.
XT
first.
Yeah.
And then I got the X3, then the
XFX
Ultra.
Okay, yeah.
Then obviously the 2, the 3, and neural stuff now.
Neural stuff.
For neural for recording, but XFX we still use live because it's just very robust for the road.
Cool.
Very reliable.
Right. And you just released a new plugin?
Yep, with neural.
First type, Misha.
Yep.
Cool.
Very stoked on that. Lasers.
We
got lasers.
Yeah. Cool. Anything you want to say to the kids at home?
I think that Max Verstappen has a mathematical chance. God, I really hope I don't regret saying it. It's because Piastri has to not get second place in he has to like lose to Lando a little bit, which could happen. And maybe he got in his head. So here's the thing. It's like, I don't know if last weekend was just like a bit of a fluke. You guys are Dutch, right?
Yeah.
You really should care. There should be national pride here. Max Verstappen is a generational talent. You guys understand this, right? Do we agree?
Yeah.
Yes? Behind the camera, we agree?
Yeah.
All right, one of you agrees. Generational talent. You know what he's doing right now? He's 30 minutes away at the Nürburgring. I could be there watching him practice.
But you're here.
But I'm here.
Wait,
Yeah.
so let me teach you one thing. It's Max Verstappen. Nailed it.
Yeah.
Dude, thank you.
Zandvoort.
Oh, Zandvoort. Ah, dude, nailing it.
Does that mean Sandford?
It's something
Literally
like that.
Sandford.
Yeah, cool.
All right,
Thank
well,
you.
there we go. I've said my piece.
Have a great day.
Yeah, you too, man.
Cheers, dude. Okay, hey, back here. This is my buddy Dan. And he's a proud guy because he just unveiled a new brand called Infinia Guitars. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And tell me about the guitars.
Well,
Well, look at this beauty.
oh yeah, immediately. Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit of the history.
Yeah.
So a few years ago, we were in contact with Lichtlaerm that we really respect.
Yeah.
Basically to order some of his guitars, and then he told us that some of the models were not available anymore, and we thought that was a shame. So we talked to him if we could bring them back. That was a possibility. We acquired the models. The luthier is called Simon Pedalka. He's well respected in the high-end modern scene. So together with his former designer Daria Pedalka, we brought back these former Pedalka models.
Right.
Another designer we asked to work together with us is Sheldon Dingwall. The big man of Dingwall basses.
Yeah.
Sheldon is obviously all about bass, but at heart he's also all about guitars, but it just didn't fit within his brand. So we asked him to design us a guitar, what he thinks a guitar should be. Obviously it's inspired by the NG model. It ended up being a multi-scale, obviously a very modern interpretation of the guitar.
Right.
And this is called the Titan.
Yeah.
This is a one-off handmade guitar. It's made in the Canadian custom shop of Dingwall.
Okay, yeah.
And we will be turning this into a production model so that it will be readily available for people to buy.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. So we have, this is the Titan model, you said?
Titan.
And then you also have...
This is the series.
Series, yeah?
And this is the Neptune.
Okay.
So originally the series was called CS with Pedalka, but the Pedalka brand and the names were all about space. So we changed this into series, which is a moon. Neptune, we kept it as Neptune, and there might be other models in the future. So
Cool.
we acquired all the former models. So we have some models to choose from.
And then the biggest question, how do you feel?
Oh man.
Relief?
A relief. We worked on this so long, for 2 years.
Yeah.
Having prototypes, doing designs, designing colors. And it's long ago that I was so nervous as I was today. But I'm happy for the turnout. I am happy that everybody likes what we're doing here. So yeah, big relief.
Cool. Hey Dan, thank you so much.
Thank you for being here.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Back to the studio. So let's talk about this Titan.
Yes.
So this is not a bass guitar, and Dingwall is known for bass guitars.
Yeah. But you know, the company's name is Dingwall Guitars because that's where we started.
Fair point. Fair point.
And we started with designing hardware, designing locking bridges. And that eventually went to necks, and then eventually complete bodies and complete assemblies. And then that led to basses. So it was the guitars that came first.
Because you are a guitar player by heart, not player.
Yeah.
Just told. So what's then the thought process when approaching something like this?
Well, Don came to me and asked if we would design an NG guitar. The NG's been selling very well for us. And at first I was like, I don't know if I want to do the same shape over again. But I thought, you know, I'd really like to do something in the guitar space again because it's been a while for me, and you know, it's my first love.
Right.
And so the idea was morph the body into something that's guitar size. So it's a little longer than a standard S shape,
Yeah.
but it's the same width, and it's actually shorter than a standard S.
Okay.
A 6-string guitar is this much longer.
Okay.
And so it's compact. The frets are where you would expect them, so you don't have to think about that.
Because we have like fan frets here.
The multi-scale frets,
Yeah, multi-scale, yeah.
fan frets. I first met Ralph Novak in 1992, and that's when we got involved with multi-scale. So we've been building multi-scale almost longer than anybody on Earth.
Okay.
And at the time, all that we wanted to do was solve the B string, but over the last almost 38 years, it's been our customers that have told us, yeah, but this works better too, and that works better too. And so we took all this information that works in the bass area, and we're able to dovetail it into the multi-scale 7-string.
Look at this. What beauty. And then, is there a certain thought process behind like the tone woods, the types of wood you use?
Standard tone woods, maple is a standard neck wood. People are familiar with the feel, familiar with the performance, the attack, the compression. Wenge adds a little bit to that compression, but it adds some sparkle that you wouldn't normally get from rosewood, and so I really like that, especially for the lower string. Having woods that add just a little bit of brightness that might be harsh on a 6-string help to bring out the B string.
Okay, there you go.
Standard alder, maple top. These Guitar Marie pickups, it's a young guy in the States.
Okay.
Hand wound, and what I liked about that was that like he's so into it, and he's good at what he does. And so I was able to send him CAD files of how I wanted the pickups, how long, the angle, and he was able to accommodate. Whereas a larger pickup builder would be like, yeah, no, we got machinery built around this size and this angle. So perfectly custom made, right on the harmonics that we wanted. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite things, it's a bolt-on.
Yes.
So it's nice, bright, and snappy,
Yes.
which I love. Absolutely.
And it's an asymmetric bolt-on, so you've got access to, like, it's almost heelless. It feels almost like a nectar,
Yeah.
but with the advantages of bolt-on. You don't have that chunk of hard maple going through the body, so you have the tone of the alder and the tone of the maple.
Yeah.
Not just the tone of the maple with alder kind of on the edges.
It's a beautiful instrument. That's all I can say.
Oh, thanks
Can't wait
very
to
much.
try it out. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. There we go. Thanks so much.
Cheers.
Cheers. Back to the studio. So here we have Kohle. Wait, hold on. Wait. What? There's another Kohle.
Oh my
Hi-
God.
Hi Kohle, how are you?
I'm great. It's the first time that
This is the first time we ever met in life.
but it is the first time that I'm on your channel.
Is it?
I think so. You've never let me in so far. So here I am.
That's what she said. Okay. So, two things.
Yes.
You are a nerd about speakers, and we have your Karnivore speaker by Eminence. Look at this.
I'm very proud.
Just even the color.
Yeah.
It's blood red.
Right.
I love this. And it says brought to you by Christian Kohle. So when you get this, you bring it
Everywhere.
Oh,
Yes.
everywhere.
Yes. Thank you.
So you fly around the world. Oh, cool.
Yes.
That's very cool.
Yeah. But I'm happy to come to your place. That's not too far.
No, it's not too far.
Right.
True.
I can bring you one.
And then even
You should try it.
And then even here we have an angle cab, but it's loaded. Wait, plot twist. Wait. What? Wait.
Yeah.
What? This in here?
Yeah.
Official?
Yeah. They're releasing an official Carnivore loaded Engel XXL guitar cab.
So it's the Carney cab.
You said that.
Trademark? 15% profit. No, I'm kidding. No, okay, but okay.
Yeah.
The voicing of the speaker.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Start to finish.
Well, it is.
You were sitting there
Yeah.
and you thought,
What does the world need?
I need more speakers.
Right. No, it is, let's call it a British voice speaker. So if you're familiar with, of course, the V30
Of
and
course.
the creambacks and that kind
Yeah.
of direct tone that records well,
Yeah.
it's in the ballpark.
Yeah.
I wanted something that is a little more, I call it like extended, a more dangerous low end, that's what I call it, which is
Yeah.
a lot of fun to play. More balls, more oomph,
Yeah.
but also in the studio with a low cut filter, easy. If it's too much, you can get rid of it.
Yeah, yeah.
And it has a different and higher, more modern grind instead of the mid peak of the V30. That's how I explain it.
Well, so what do you mean with the modern grind? What do you mean?
higher
Upper mids?
mid bite, so to say. yeah?
Okay.
Higher than the V30.
Yeah.
I would call the V30 is a fantastic speaker. This is just a different voice. And a great alternative. They also blend well, and it's a lot of fun. And the whole process, that was like, kid in the candy store.
Yeah.
Because we went through a lot of prototypes.
But how do you keep yourself sane? Because is it like listening hours and hours and days for speakers? How do you know what's good anymore?
It was actually pretty easy until a certain point, because
Okay.
in the beginning it was really like, okay, oh, we're onto something here.
Yeah.
And then the real fine tuning in the end, when you only change like one parameter and you need to decide, does that actually make it better or not? That was difficult.
Okay.
But I was making it mainly with IRs, because I was listening to the speaker in the room, but I always captured IRs, so I could compare different prototypes on the fly, and that was really cool. So we could create 4 speakers, change one parameter each, different dust cap, different magnet, different spider, different voice coil.
Right.
Create 4 IRs, and then I could compare them on the fly. So like, okay, let's go for this dust cap and this spider. Make a new speaker, combine them. Oh, that doesn't work. Let's go back and change. So
And so you narrow it down.
exactly.
To this.
Yeah, and IRs were that was the trick.
Yeah.
To be able to compare speakers on the fly.
Yeah.
Because you know how it is. If
Oh,
you
no,
remove
it's-
a speaker, put the other one in.
You have no reference.
Exactly.
It's already forgotten.
Yeah.
So how did the link between this and Engel happen? You're German, Engel is German, is that it?
Yeah, I know the guys. And I think we announced the speaker at NAMM.
Yeah.
And at NAMM, I was on the way back to the hotel. I met Jürgen from Engel, and he said like, oh, "You got that speaker? Can we try it in our cab if it works?" I was like, "No." Yeah,
Of course.
And we sent them some speakers, and they were excited and said
Yeah.
like, "Let's do it." And I was like, even more honored.
So it's loaded with 4 of the
Yeah.
carnivores.
Yeah.
Carnivore.
Carni cab with four
Carnivore with carnivore. Cool.
Yeah,
Very cool.
I must send you one. You got to check
Sure.
it out and let me know what do you think.
I'd be honored to check it out.
I will,
Cool. And any other cool stuff? Are you still mixing?
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, less, but of course. Yeah.
Any cool mixing projects?
I just recently did the new Kanonenfieber album, which is a band that is getting pretty big right now.
Sounds German.
Yeah, did you know them?
No.
I just did Melekesh. You
Oh,
remember them?
Melekesh, yeah, from Israel?
Yes, after
Yeah.
8 years, they're coming back with a new EP. Cool. And I just mixed the Long Distance Calling live album. It's a German instrumental band
Okay.
that you should know.
Yeah?
Yeah, awesome band. So I'm doing some stuff. Not as much anymore because I'm busy doing the Academy and YouTube.
Yeah.
But I would say half of my work is still studio
Still
work.
mixing.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Hey, Kohle, thank you so much.
Always a pleasure.
Back to the studio.
Boom.
Back out of the studio, here we are. This is Jan, Aviator Guitars.
Hello.
How are you, dude?
I'm good.
Let's do the official handshake. Hey,
Hey,
how are you, man?
I am very well. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Dude, okay, so there's one guitar out of stone which is being used right now.
Yes.
But this has gold, which I
does.
love. But what guitars do you want to talk about?
Okay. Well,
Can we focus on this because red and gold?
Okay.
It's a beauty.
yes. Let's do that.
Yeah.
All right. So this is our Fury model. So it's like a slightly offset, very pointy super Strat.
Yeah.
It's actually the most popular guitar that we do in an A-string version. I don't think we've made more. That's the beer talking. I'm sorry. Yeah. Our most popular A-string.
Yeah.
There we go. This one was actually made for Tomasz Racowski of Modern Day Babylon.
Okay.
That was his first prototype. We tweaked some things for him, so this was returned to us. So we bring these to the shows. 26 to 28 inch scale, bare knuckle painkillers. That's what Tomasz always uses in his guitars, and I must say for a good reason. They sound fantastic. We have ebony fretboard with this cool red pearl binding.
Isn't it a lot of work?
Yes, it is.
My respect.
That's why it's expensive.
I love the gold here.
Yeah, wherever we can put these little details we do, and of course the smooth neck heel, all of our guitars.
Yeah.
That's the stone one.
Okay, so the top is made of stone.
Yes.
What kind of stone is this?
It is a slate veneer.
Yeah.
There's they sell these in these sheets that are used for interior design for like walls and stuff like that. And I was like, well, it needs to go on a guitar.
Yeah.
So
And you did it.
I did it.
You
yeah.
did.
And then this is
Like
I
what,
almost
what,
broke two guitars at once. Great.
what kind of tonal change do you?
It is very thin, so it doesn't really do anything.
Okay.
It's
Aesthetic.
just aesthetics, yeah, visual thing. And this guitar, it is our 10-year anniversary this year, so I wanted to build a bunch of anniversary guitars, so
Yeah.
I only made one. Of course, I didn't have enough
Hey,
time.
congratulations.
Thank you,
then.
appreciate it. So yeah, with this one, we went a little crazy on like the details. We have multi-laminate neck with skateboard veneers. We have blue and gray in there, gray to match the stone, and blue just to give it a little bit more pop. It works very well with the walnut and the brown wenge in the neck. And yeah, rich light fretboard, stainless steel frets, instrumental pickups.
Love that cutaway as
Harpoon is the Singer Impaler.
well. Oh yeah, there you go. Sick.
There we go.
And you have a beautiful lefty pink guitar.
We do.
Join along, people. With all due respect and humility, being humble, I think it looks good on me. What do you think? No?
Absolutely, it looks good on you.
No?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do? Oh, hey, thank you so
You're
much.
like a woman. He says yes and you hear no.
This is true. Oh, it's going to be such a fun weekend. Okay, tell me about this, because I just tried it through the Quad Cortex, and it sounds phenomenal. Especially the pickups, there's a real gnarly bite to it.
Right. So what we're looking at, that's over the years of making a bunch of or hundreds of custom guitars, we figured out that there are some combinations that work very well, which is swamp ash body, Wenge neck. It has this balanced sound that we kind of built our own entire pilot edition about, which is those guitars over here. So it's standardized spec to some extent, but you can still customize. So you can select the scale length number of strings, 4 body styles, and a color, and to some extent even the pickups. So this is our Guardian model. It is a new model for this year. So kind of like an offset modern jazzmaster kind of inspired thing, a bit more sharp. And this is a 7-string left-handed version. Anything we do can be done as a lefty as long as the hardware is there. So there are some limitations, but we try to, you know, accommodate
Right.
all the options that we can. And yeah, so the pickups in this, as you mentioned, these are the bare knuckle brute force. They're boot camp line. So again, they're standard line. They sound very good.
Cool.
We just put it in there.
What a lovely thing.
We have a 30-inch baritone with an Evertune.
30-inch.
That's fun. Yeah, stupid low tunings.
It works.
It works, yeah.
This is a thick string.
80.
80. Is that a bass string?
No, it's a guitar string.
Okay. Cool. Dude, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Back to the studio. Wow, we're at the Driftwood booth. Who we have here is Marek. Here we go.
The best part.
It's like we haven't seen each other in a year.
That's true.
Wait, what? That's true. We haven't seen each other in a year. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah.
That's cool.
Busy, but good.
Busy but good. But we had contact.
We had contact because we made a cool thing. Let's see it over here. So we released a Driftwood tone pack. It's like for Kemper, Tonex, Neural Amp Modeler in C. And it's like the official Driftwood tone pack.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because there are other tone packs, but not official licensed.
True.
Because
True.
I didn't get them to try them and to approve them.
Right.
But yeah, we worked together. You sent it all the stuff. I approved it because you did a fucking amazing job.
Oh, thank you so much.
Like every time. So
he built the amps, sent the cab and the amps.
Exactly.
We captured it. Lovely amps, made a tone pack. I mean, this is shameless self-promotion, but I'm proud of it. I dig
Me too.
it. Think it's
Me
cool.
too. So and then there will be also a video comparing the signature and the Purple Nightmare.
True.
Which you will have both on the tone pack,
Yeah,
right?
but both amps are in there. The signature and the purple nightmare. Signature and the purple nightmare.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and this is the first time we have the signature on some digital product.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And yeah, you did it.
No,
so
thank you so much.
Sounds awesome.
Hey, you built the amps,
Exactly.
so you're the source of the tone.
Thank you. But your fingers made them really like chug it.
That's what she said. Okay, so we have also. Can we come up here? Because we have this cool, the darkest nightmare.
Oh, the darkest. Yes, sir.
This guy's got to play on it. Sneak in here.
Oh yeah, I will.
So this is keep on playing. No, keep on playing. Keep on playing, dude. This is the darkest nightmare.
Exactly.
So there's a purple nightmare signature.
Yes, sir.
And this is the darkest nightmare, which has some switches.
Exactly. So this is basically the gain channel from the Purple Nightmare with also the tube skimmer inside.
Yeah.
But we have some switches to fine tune, like the high gain channel a little bit. We have a tight switch for like 7 strings and stuff.
Yeah.
We have also.
Wait, hold on. So what does a tight switch do?
Oh, it removes like the lower end before it hits the first gain stage.
Okay.
To keep it clean. So to keep like the 7 and 8 string lower strings
tight.
to keep them tight and clean, without like mud. So we have like clean chucks and not muddy chucks.
Yeah.
So basically, and then we have two more switches. One is sets the frequency from the mid pot a little bit different.
Yeah.
So up to your style, and one adds a bit of high mids to your signal. So it's just about to use. So they are not like big differences, but you can just fine tune it. And the best thing is on this amp, obviously you don't have a clean channel because you don't need it.
All right.
And on the back you have the built-in impulse response loader. This one exactly has a built-in impulse response loader. You can load up to 20 impulses, and select them at the back. When you order this amp with MIDI, you also can control the slot of the impulses via MIDI. So you can have like one impulse for the rhythm stuff, and another one slightly for lead, slightly EQ.
No clean.
No clean. Sorry.
The solos.
Yeah, the solos and stuff, and yeah, you can go direct to your front of house.
Yeah.
You have on stage your like to move some air on stage to have the feeling, but you don't need to mic the cab. So that's the thing on the Darkest Nightmare with the built-in impulse response loader.
And then we have like a really cool setup.
Oh yes.
With the preamp and the quad cortex.
Yeah.
And the hatchet.
And the hatchet. Yeah, you can try both and compare them on this setup. So the idea was a friend of mine. He has like a Purple Nightmare, a big amp, and
Felix we're talking about.
Yeah, Felix exactly.
Yeah.
And he also has the preamp, and he also has a heavy hatchet, and he owns a quad cortex. And he was like, for live settings, he don't want to have his Purple Nightmare on stage. So at first he captured the complete amp with the quad cortex. He was quite happy, but then he tried to do this preamp pedal instead of the preamp capture from the quad cortex.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, this opens up. This opens everything up. And then you have on the quad cortex just the power amp capture from the amp and the impulse.
Yeah.
But you have the real tube preamp. And it's just another level.
So he has a real tube preamp. He made a capture of a power amp section, puts that after the preamp in the loop.
Yes.
And then an impulse response or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and so then you have the true tube feel.
Yes.
Because the most distortion is made in the preamp section.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the power amp is a capture.
Exactly.
That's a cool function.
And he just showed me the differences between all captured and just power amp with that preamp pedal. And all captured sounded good, but when he switched to the preamp pedal, it was like, oh shit. It was like it came closer. I don't know how to describe it. So the other full capture sounded great, but this sounded even better. And he was like, okay, I always use now this. And also he uses the heavy hatchet for a crunch tone.
Okay.
Because he loves how it opens up when you dial back the gain and switch it to low.
And then the heavy hatchet is before the preamp.
No, it's or.
Oh, you switch between the two.
Yeah, he has like two loops, and the first loop is the Purple Nightmare, and the second loop is the heavy hatchet.
Yep.
And he just goes from full distorted, tight rhythm to crunch.
Okay.
Because he feels like this sounded also better than captured.
So it's a perfect blend between digital and analog.
Exactly. So you have a fly-ready rig.
Yeah.
But you don't miss like the feel and the compression and a bit of the unpredictable side of the tubes.
Of real tubes.
Of real tubes, yeah.
Hey Mark, thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay. See you.
Back to the studio. Hey, what's up everyone? Hey, see this guy? I'll call him Hapas Master.
Oh, wow.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey.
Good to
Hey,
see
Mendle
you.
Master.
There's this one cool, because we were coming here this morning, and there was one cool thing I saw, which I instantly want to talk about.
Oh.
Wait, where is it?
There's it.
Oh, there is it.
Oh, shit, but.
Oh. Chaos.
Oh, shit.
Chaos.
Let's go. Let's do it like this.
It does resemble the anthem of Alien movies.
Yeah.
100%.
But did you feel it as well? Because when we finished this guitar, it's actually not finished. It was meant to be something different.
What do you
but
mean?
At this point, we were like, fuck. Alien, Matrix, latex, liquid water, like black water.
Yeah, the black water thing, I know what I mean.
We gotta leave it like this.
Yes.
And everybody in the workshop was like, is it a bit too much, or is it just right to do it? And somehow people like it, and I think it's a nice thing. Yeah.
So this is a part of a process, and that you stop the process like it's cool like this.
So we had wood in the workshop from the old workshop that we
got 5 years ago.
Yeah.
It used to be a wood workshop, and there was a slab of wood. For 5 years we had it, and we never knew what to do with it. And I just said to Robert, you know what? I want to try something for the summit, without knowing 100% what I would like to do. But I did a lot with it. We did this texture. It's all over. So it's not just on the front. It's on the sides. It's on the back. Like everywhere. I will not tell you what it was supposed to look like.
Okay.
Because maybe we will get to that point as well. Because we haven't tried it yet. But funny thing is, we don't know which wood it is. We have to ask our dealer. We have a piece like this that we can take with us, and we will see if this will be like a thing for the future. Right now, it's just these 2 guitars. The second one is, I don't know where it is. Look!
Oh, look at this.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Holy F. It feels so good as well.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so sick. Yeah, I dig this a lot.
Absolutely is. And almost everyone has this. I don't know if they have it because I wrote the xenomorph stuff into the post.
Okay, yeah.
But almost everyone has like directly Alien and Geiger, the guy who created Alien.
H.R. Geiger?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It comes to your mind. Like,
yeah. Okay. So to round it off, what's your favorite Alien movie?
Oh, honestly, I'm almost a bit too scared to look at it. I know I've never watched the movies.
Wait. What? You've never seen an Alien movie?
I mean, I have seen them, but not in total. I know all the Alien stuff just because of Geiger.
No. Give me 1 second. So you've seen some movies, but you were too scared to finish the movies?
Yeah, kind of. The thing is, I love watching horror movies, but I cannot. Because I'm mentally broken for a month. Really.
Really?
Yeah. I'm too scared. Honestly, I'm too scared.
The guy that makes one of the most evil-looking, sickest, devilish.
No, but I love Geiger, and I have like books from him. So okay. I kind of know all the visuals about that stuff.
Okay, so what's your favorite Alien movie so far, which you partly have seen?
I couldn't tell you, honestly.
Really?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay. Do you remember one?
I'm super sorry.
Do you remember one?
I think the last one I saw was back when it came out, the Prometheus. Prometheus, yeah.
That one's actually, it's pretty good. I like it. It's a good answer. It's the prequel. It's good.
Okay.
It's good. Cool. Okay. Any other cool stuff? New stuff?
I mean, we have Simon's signature. No, just a second. Did you hold it already?
No. It's gonna be the first time.
It's a 7-string, 28 inches guitar.
Yeah.
You know how much other brands weigh, right?
Okay, now I'm curious. That's nothing. That's good.
It's below 3 kilograms.
That's good.
And that's because of the tulip tree body and the maple neck.
It looks so clean.
Yeah.
So solid.
I mean, it's Simon, and it's quite based off a guitar that he already had.
Okay.
But it has an awesome headstock, I think. I don't know if you can capture it on the camera.
Yeah, we're gonna do some close-up, but let's see this.
With this tiny little detail here, which was completely Simon's idea. And I have to say, at the beginning, I said to him, we cannot make this headstock because it looks weird.
Yeah.
And Robert and Simon forced us, or me, to say yes. And I was like, yeah, we're gonna try it. And in the end, I love this headstock.
And here it is.
I love this headstock for its design.
Cool. Dude, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Take up here. So many hugs. Back to the studio. What's up, beautiful people?
Schön, dich zu sehen.
This is Danny from Lichtlaerm Audio. You've seen him last year. I'm gonna give him a hug because he's cool. Good to see you again.
He's a good hugger.
Hey, thanks. Of course, we've seen each other again.
Yeah.
But there was one thing I just came here. That's what she said. But I see a pedal with tubes. So we're gonna do close-ups later. But Daniel, please tell me about this thing here.
Sure. If you want to, you know what?
I'll leave you to it.
I'm going to save this for the end.
Okay.
Because we have a shitload of new pedals, so I'm going to start as far away from it as possible.
Okay. Hey,
because that's what you like.
Hey.
I'm just playing hard to get. So.
Okay. Here we go.
So this board is our bass rig. We've been asked to do pedals for bass for a long time now. So this is a preamp, distortion, overdrive, whatever you want for bass. You can dial in the tightness of the signal. You can dial in the gain structure from like modernish to like almost fuzzy and grainy. Gain, I have no idea what the gain knob does because like, you know, like crank it in.
Yeah.
You got a dedicated level for the gain section. Then you got a level for the clean section of the pedal.
Yeah.
And a bass boost on the clean signal. And then you got an overall global 5-band EQ.
EQ, yeah.
Shelving lows, shelving highs, 250, 500, and 1000 hertz.
And what's the range?
16 decibels up and down.
Okay.
With mid notches, so you can always find the zero spot again.
Yeah.
A compressor for bass and guitar, whatever you want, but it's mainly aimed at bass. You got the ubiquitous threshold and ratio.
And a blend?
A blend. I'll go into detail on this in a second. You get a sensitivity, so you can dial it in to work with like really high output basses, like active EMG basses that have a lot of output, or crank it up and make it work with like single coils, guitars, whatever, like low input signals. You got hard compression, soft compression. Got an EQ in the compressor to dial in the sound, and a loop. So you can blend the compressor with your distortion signal and create what you would usually do in the studio with like parallel bass chains. You can have it on your pedal board now.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the bass stuff. This is a fuzz, or rather it's 4 fuzzes in one. 3-band EQ voltage control, so you can get like broken speaker sounds. Pre-gain bass control, which we do on pretty much all the gain pedals. Level fuzz. Then you got a vintage fuzz, a more mid-focused fuzz, a germanium fuzz, and a fuzz and a big muff stacked, which is just doom. Like, can play a chord and it will ring for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Then it has a polyphonic octaver in there, which you can also use on your own. So 2 signature pedals. This one is for Hanno from Mantar. It's a distortion that just sounds like massive and doomy.
Yeah.
And this is the Thorn for Amun-Ra. Leonard is somewhere around here. Great pedal. The first run was sold out in an instant, like within 24 hours, but we're going to do a new version in November.
Yeah.
This is just for trying now. So, and the Ragnarok.
Here it comes.
Here it comes. Tubes, finally.
Yeah.
So we originally had the first prototype at NAMM, which was just a tube distortion, but everyone on the video said, oh yeah, Lichtlaerm's new preamp is amazing. It wasn't a preamp.
Because I think it has tubes, it's a preamp.
Exactly. So what I did, I came home and I added a preamp mode, which adds the EQ of the Prometheus. So you have a distortion that sounds great into the clean channel of any amp.
Yeah.
Or you got the full preamp of the Prometheus in here. You got, if you're in distortion mode, you got distortion or green, obviously overdrive. So you can also play this into an already overdriven or distorted amp and use it like you would a tube screamer, but it just sounds so much more organic and like an extension of your amp because it's tubes.
And it has LED lights.
LED lights, always.
Clever.
Yeah. Green overdrive, red distortion. Or if you're in preamp mode, red high gain, green low gain.
Wonderful.
Then the biggest news is gone.
So this?
Oh yeah. I wanted to do this the other way around, but there's a pickup which is in the Lichtlaerm guitar we're releasing that's over there. Could you come here?
Look at this.
Hi! So I got the guitar. I'm going to give you this.
I'll hold it.
So it has our own pickups. It's the one that I just showed. It's a passive pickup that still has 3 switchable voices and a split, so you get 6 different voices from one pickup. It's like a modernized Rickenbacker shape, and yeah, it's like really its own thing. It's a collaboration with Infinia Guitars, amazing people that I met at NAMM and that helped me bring this vision to life. And it's literally the coolest news ever, because who has not sat down at home when they started playing guitar and be like, at some point I have my own guitar that I can sell to the world. Here it is! Yeah, I guess that's it.
Nailed it. Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you, Mendel.
Back to the studio. Okay, we're here at the Bosey booth. This is Ivan.
What's up, guys?
Hi, Ivan. This is the handshake, like we never met, but we just met, talked.
Indeed.
Awesome guy. And also the guy behind Guitar Messenger.
That's right, yeah.
Cool. Okay, so what do you have here? These are Bosey pickups, I know.
They sure are.
Oh, did some research, of course. Which are one of my, I use Fishmans in all my guitars.
Right on.
These are probably my favorite ones next to the Devon Townsend ones.
Oh, right
These
on.
are really clear, I recall.
Yeah,
I've been scooped in the mids as well.
Yeah.
You get that.
Well, you have 2 voices on them. So like a lot of Fishman pickups, you have 2, sometimes 3 voices.
Yeah.
You know, you pull up on this and you get a different set of sounds.
Yeah.
Those have a little bit more mid-range. So you know, if you, depending on what you're doing, rhythms, leads, there's a sweet spot for both of them. So you get quite a bit of range with these.
And how did this, I think this is probably one of the most asked questions, how did this shape get to where it is now? Like it's a unique shape.
For sure.
But in my opinion, it's not ugly. So that's but there are some people think who don't like it. I dig it, but where does it come from?
When I first saw it, I was like, oh man, I don't know.
Yeah?
I don't know. And then it took a little while to grow on me, and then I was like, okay, now I'm vibing with this. So I don't know. Sometimes I feel like a new design comes along, and it takes a second to get used to, because there's so much guitars and instruments rooted in so much tradition.
Right.
You know? You have like a shape, and then you have variants of that shape for years and years. But I agree. I think it's really cool, and you know, Tosin's the one that came up with the shape, so he'd be able to speak to you more on like his thought process as it comes together. But I can tell you, you know, there's a lot of elements of ergonomic guitars, and you know, a little bit of inspiration from the bass world. Even, you know, you see some bass designs that have this upper bout that comes across, and you know, obviously some of the benefits are, especially with, you know, extended range and low end, having this surface area level of contact and having resonance travel throughout the whole body.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's also more sustain then, I guess?
Well, that's the thought, right? So this is a set neck design.
Yeah.
So the connection between the body and the neck, between this joint and how much surface area they have in common, you're going to have a lot of resonance. We use lightweight woods as well to accentuate that, and that also helps with sustain.
So do you know what kind of wood this is then?
This particular one is roasted swamp ash, roasted maple, and roasted flame maple on the fingerboard.
I have like the fret, the fan frets.
Yeah, the multi-scale.
The multi-scale frets, yeah?
Yep.
It was wonderful.
Yeah.
So I was actually curious about that beauty right there.
Yeah, let's check it out. So this is Tosin's personal piece. So you can see he's clearly toured with it and used it out, but we want to bring it out to show it off. It's got a cool carbon quilt top, and you can almost see like there's kind of almost like a 3D effect as it moves under the light.
Almost like it's water or something, or waves.
Yeah. So it's actual carbon fiber and carbon quilt. Some black limo on the back.
Just look at this. What a beauty.
This is interesting neck, because most of the time when you see flame maple, it's roasted also.
Yeah.
This is, we were like, let's not roast this. Let's see what this looks like.
And you can also get like a nice contrast between the darker and the more clear.
For sure.
Instead of doing the roasting.
And this is a bit of a departure for us. This is something a little bit different. Generally speaking, we're really focusing on weight and resonance.
Yeah.
So to that end, you know, going back to this guy, feel the weight of this as a guitar.
Yeah.
You know, it's as a 7-string should weigh substantially more.
True.
Same thing with something like this bass. You know, that's larger instruments, 5 strings, long scale. Still
For
relatively
the viewers at
lightweight.
home, it's not heavy at all. And then I was curious about the what's it called, micro aggressor pedal.
Yeah, we spent a couple years working this one out, and we're really stoked with the final result and how it came out. But essentially, it's 2 compressors under one housing, and generally speaking, the kind of the main thing about it is it's got a lot of character. You know, so there's a lot of compressors that are looking to do what they do and be very discreet about it, be very transparent. This is not it. So this is tons of flavor. There's a transformer in there, and even if you take out the compression, just push the transformer, it almost acts like a boost, so you can hit the front end of your amp quite hard. The way that I like to set it, generally speaking, is you can compensate for. Our guitars have high output pickups. We have a lot of low end, so you have to be careful with how you approach compression.
Right.
I set this on the lower end, and the first side, I'll dial in the amount of character that I want, mostly in the mid-range and high end, and then I compensate for the low end with the smack side. So it's kind of like a 2-tiered approach to it.
Yeah.
And for like a lot of metal applications, usually you don't talk about compressors quite as much in metal because it's already a distorted signal. You already have just naturally, it's already a very compressed sound. But what we use this for is you bump up the clarity a little bit and accentuates your pick attacks. So you imagine you have a fast riff, you're trying to move through it. One way to get there is to really back off the gain a lot.
Yeah.
But if you still want a little bit more push, but you want to make that pick attack pop out, this pedal can help you a lot with doing that.
So you're saying, let's say if I go into my amp, maybe put the gain a tiny bit back, or even leave the gain as is, put this in front of it and put the clarity a bit up, there's more note definition pick attack.
Exactly.
I want to try that out.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, so the gain structure is important, Whatever you felt like was good gain, this is going to add more because you're driving more level into your amp. So you have to compensate a little bit, You might actually back off a little bit of gain there, and then dial in the sweet spot. You might even check your volume knob instead of having it wide open. You can find a sweet spot there too. But once you get all these elements working together, it brings a lot of life to your tone. It's pretty cool.
Cool. And then lastly, we have the Hapas thing in the back. This is an older pedal, you said?
Yeah, this is actually our first product. It was a collaboration with Bosey and Wampler. So, they make incredible pedals, Wampler, and we got to have our own flavor. And it's kind of like we describe as an amp in a box. It's got a very amp-like character and quite a bit of range. There's a 3-band EQ, and it's super potent EQ the way it's made. So you can have something that's scooped and bright and like a very aggressive, rhythm tone, but you can also switch the voicing from edge to smooth.
Yeah.
Dial back some of the treble, bring up a little bit of the mids, and now you have a really nice, sweet lead tone that you can use. So a lot of range within one pedal and tons of gain on tap.
Cool.
Yeah.
Dude, Ivan, thank you so much.
My pleasure, man.
Cool. Have a
Good to
lovely
finally
day.
meet you, man.
Yeah,
You as
likewise.
well.
Likewise.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Thanks for coming.
Back to the studio. Okay. Here I'm with my fellow Dutchman, Michiel. How are you?
I'm good.
Of Mosa Guitars.
Yeah. First day.
How was your first day so far? I'm tired. How are you?
Well, I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
I didn't have a good sleep, but it's fine.
How many hours? How many hours sleep? 3 hours, 4 hours?
Yeah, thanks for your 4, something like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
But yeah.
Okay.
No, it's okay. It's
Okay, let's start with the new model. You have a V.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. It's called the Bident. It's like the pitchfork inspired model.
Yeah.
From the Greek mythology, and I worked with that to make a new kind of V, and it really took a long time to be satisfied with it because all my models are offset.
Yeah.
And I wanted to incorporate that into the design. And
can I take it out?
Yeah, sure. And finally fell into place. So yeah.
Okay, so look at these awesome pickups. Are these yours?
Yeah.
So you make your own pickups as well?
Yeah, I have a pickup tech who makes all my designs. So, yeah.
And how are they voiced? Are like bright or a bit darker, or?
This is like a high gain neck pickup, which is actually a bit of a mid high gain. It's not that loud, but it's like a 12 to 13K for a neck pickup.
Okay, yeah.
And this is the Hyperion, but they both have the gold foil top. So it's like just a different look, but actually the pickups I already designed. And
Right. And there's one cool thing you've done on this guitar, which I absolutely love. You do like this contrast thing between black and gold. Like the black knobs, or the gold knobs, black bridge. Even the bridge screws here to higher and lower it, gold, but the bridge itself is black.
Yeah.
Tailpiece black area.
Yeah, this is the prototype, so I just made it how I thought, how I like it.
Right.
So that's how it came, and also just these edges in gold as well.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And this is an ebony fretboard?
Yeah, it's an ebony fretboard. It's a mahogany neck, and it's a 27-inch, so it's a baritone scale.
Oh,
length.
there you go.
And even have like 24 frets. So, but it's still, that's funny. It's I worked with it and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do a full mahogany.
Yeah.
But will it be in balance? And I was like, I have no idea. I'm just gonna find it out. And yeah, just do it. And it worked out great. So it's you can put on a strap and it will be just fine.
That's what she said. So, and then we have this, you said coffee black guitar. This one.
Yeah, for sure. You scratch it, you buy it already. So.
Oh, now I know. So I thought it was black, but it's like this really dark roast almost.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
also your own pickups.
Yeah.
I love how you do this cover window thing.
Yeah, it's like an open humbucker cover, as you call it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So what kind of wood is this? This is ebony fretboard, fingerboard again?
Yeah. It's also mahogany. It's mahogany neck, mahogany body, and also like a baritone scale length. It doesn't look like it, but it's it has like a 22 frets.
Yeah.
And put in the body a little bit further to have like an old school vibe of like Moss Ride-ish. Yeah.
To what an absolute beauty.
This is also like something quite special, I think, because it's like this wild flamed ash top and carved, which is pretty wild. And I really like the combination with this is like the Cosmo Black, what Godot does.
Okay, yeah.
Cosmo Black finish, which is like really, it's like almost brownish when you have it in a certain light. Yeah, and I really like it. It's just like a Fender scale, tuned in E. But this is like how I built the guitar for Ben from Dillinger.
Yeah.
And there was also this model, and also a bit like this, like a tobacco burst, because he was like sending me pictures of like really classic guitars.
Yeah.
And they play in E.
Oh, that's right.
So that's kind of what I went with building this one.
So how did that go? Like, did he reach out to you, or you reached out to him?
No, it was actually he toured with Mastodon, and I already made the guitar for Bill.
Yeah.
And he had the prototype still with him, and like he played a lot of stuff before the show on the prototype, and then Ben noticed it, and he was like, "What are you playing, man? This is really cool." And then I built like the new custom for Bill, so I flew to London to the O2 Academy.
Okay.
And
the big venue?
Yeah. And then in Brixton.
Yeah.
And then I presented the new model to him, and he was like, "Here's the prototype. Next door is Dillinger Escape Plan. Give it to Ben because he really likes it." So I went to Dillinger. I knocked on the door. I was like, "Holy shit! This is the Dillinger Escape Plan."
Yeah.
They were all there, you know.
Really?
And it was like, this is the prototype. Oh yeah, come in. And he was immediately super kind, super nice. And Liam was like, "Are you building basses?" And I was like, "Not yet." But that's also how I started making basses, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The first Radiant model is like built with him.
With Liam?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how it started, actually.
There you go. And even the Ocean is playing the guitars?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they played like a lot of them. Both guitarists play like multiple versions, Chariots, and also like Radiant single cut with Aventune bridge as well.
Oh, props to you.
Yeah.
Doing well.
Yeah.
That's
And
good to
I've
hear.
recently built the Antolite model. It's like the reversed Jaguar. I don't have it with me, but the first Jaguar model for a band called Conjurer from the UK.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And when I first saw them at Complexity, I was like blown away with those guys. And the Ocean were playing at the festival, and I had some guitars with me for the Ocean. And I was like, guys, if you have the time and interest, please check them out. And then, like 3 years later,
they're playing.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
So, props to you.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Cool. Well, you know how we close off? Back to the studio. Cheers.